Beim Erkunden des Klosters. Entschuldigung. Rechter Stick, Kamera bewegen. Plusknopf, Minusknopf, heraus, heranzoomen. B-Knopf, Wort. Und wenn du dir nicht sicher bist, was du als nächstes tun sollst, werf einen Blick auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms. Linke Seite. Wo die aktuellen Ziele angezeigt werden.
I assume you are already aware that you will be taught to start. Please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a... That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
Meine Heizung hat geblubbert.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Ich habe doch die Aufgabe.
May I ask a favor of you?
Besten sind Aufgaben, die du von Personen im Kloster erhältst. Personen, die Quests vergeben oder mit ihnen in Verbindung stehen, sind durch Symbole gekennzeichnet. Im Questmenü siehst du deine angenommenen Quests. Die Symbole neben den Quests geben ihren Status an. Wichtige Quests haben rote Symbole. Damit wir die Minikarte sehen.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and...
Manchmal dauert das einfach, bis man am Spiel die richtige Position gefunden hat.
I imagine.
Eigentlich wollte ich nicht normal mit euch reden, so. Das heißt, ich muss mit den 3 Freaks reden. Die Minikarte rechts oben auf dem Bildschirm zeigt deinen aktuellen Standort. Den Standort wichtiger Personen, die Richtung, in der sich mit dir Quest in Verbindung stehende Personen befinden, mehrere. Mit der ZR-Taste kannst du die verändern.
What do you think?
Die 3 wurden mir eben nicht angezeigt. Guck mal, da hinten sind Quests. Ich liebe Quests. Das ist eine Katze! Husch. Husch, 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 husch.
Hey there. Okay? Yes.
Aber mit denen kann man reden, weil der so ein rotes Wandung hat.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely and by that I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No...
So, you've accepted a teaching position here.
pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hrespo. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
So, das sind jetzt alle, die im Roten Haus, also das Haus der Adler, zu finden sind.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Also sie hat Stärke-Boost drin.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood.
Im Grunde ist er einfach nur ein Diener, der hinterherläuft.
Actually, that's rather accurate. Still, if you
Eine Einheitssteuerung.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's
Also bei
terribly
der Einheit müssten wir aufpassen. Wir sehen es ja jetzt hier gerade über mir, was sie Boni hat. Also der müsste die ganze Zeit immer Full Life sein, damit er diesen Boni hat. Aber aktuell würde ich nämlich seine Waffe denn in Bogen wechseln.
His house is that of Dugaya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that
Und sie
pertain
kann
to
ihr
his
eigenes
interest
Leben
and
wiederherstellen.
nothing else. He's also fond of,
Das heißt, sie hat schon ein bisschen simple Magie von Anfang an. Könnte zum Vorteil sein.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Hör einfach mal das Autoplay an.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Das ist eine gute Fähigkeit.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I
Und sie muss
believe
eigentlich
she
immer
shutters
verletzt
herself away in
sein.
quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Die hat einen Haschmisch. Aber im anderen Spielstand habe ich es geschafft, dass sie rauskommt.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire.
Eine einfache Healerin.
I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Manchmal weiß man auch nicht, was man von den Fähigkeiten halten.
So, you've accepted a teaching position. I never properly introduced. I am the princess. I wonder if you. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Also. Kommt wahrscheinlich noch später. Dann müssen wir jetzt erstmal noch mal gucken, wo die anderen beiden sind.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Er ist eine Muschi-Cat.
you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Was denn?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael, that's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
What do you think?
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest,
Also,
have I?
gibt dir mal wieder Erfahrung.
I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Bei ihm muss immer zusehen, dass die passende Einheit daneben steht, nur damit er seine +2 kriegt.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself.
Was ich jetzt hier gerade noch hinter mir verdecke, sind seine Stärken und Schwächen.
He's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Mit ihr könnte man gut die Klassen durchboostern, denn ich bin der Meinung, dass das ging, dass man dann nachher auch verschiedene Klassen durchgehen kann. Jedenfalls ich als Hauptschar.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Die ist eine gute Hilfe, wenn wir nachher die Pegasusreiter haben. Oder andere fliegende Einheiten. Die kann sie nämlich ordentlich boostern.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Wenn du bei ihr es hinschaffst, dass sämtliche Männer um sie rumstehen, dann sind sie stärker. Das bloß angeht.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Also, bei manchen Sachen muss man doch aufpassen. Wenn sich jetzt ein Mann in ihrer Nähe befindet, fügt sie anderen Einheiten +2 mehr Schaden zu. Und er leidet -2 weniger Schaden. Das heißt, wenn ein Mann in ihrer Nähe ist, ist sie stärker. Wir müssen einfach jetzt mal gucken, welche Einheiten uns mehr zusagen. Also hier hätte ich eher wenige Einheiten, die mir zusagen würden, weil man so aufpassen muss, wie man die Einheiten zusammensetzt. Wenn ich da was falsch zusammensetze, könnte es ins Negative gehen.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm so...
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will
Mal
hasten
kurz das
to repay
Fenster
this
zumachen,
debt.
wenn wir hier Texte.
Ah.
Yes. I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
War mein Schrank übrigens.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy.
Ich würde sagen, was ist denn
This is
das
that
hier?
mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it,
Noch gar nicht
that
aufgefallen.
does sound like something Dimitri may
Nein,
have
sie ist
said.
kein Auto.
I suppose
Sie ist
you'll
nur ein
be employed
Mercedes.
at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, hey.
Okay?
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Oh.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Hello. Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Sie ist die Sängerin.
Thank you. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Bin nur eine Lehrerin.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with,
No, I am pleased to have met you. Oh.
Ja,
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention? Me?
er hat das Übliche wieder, die doppelte Erfahrung. Wenn nicht doppelte, 1,2-fache Erfahrung.
Don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn.
Ihn musst du einmal stehen lassen, nur damit er das kriegt. Und das funktioniert auch nur, wenn wir vorne in der Front sind. Sonst ist seine Fähigkeit aus meiner Sicht völlig nutzlos und bringt mir nichts.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and he's rather... Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Bei ihm musst du aufpassen, dass du die eine Einheit nicht mitnimmst, sonst kriegt er auch keine Fähigkeit, das heißt, er ist dann auch nutzlos.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner.
Das ist eine wichtige Fähigkeit.
So I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Vor allem, wenn man denn in dem wirklich harten Modus spielt und Items braucht. Ja, mit Items kannst du deine Chars retten. Ich habe es ja jetzt ausgestellt. Also wenn die jetzt zwar sterben werden im Kampf, sind sie danach wieder da.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Wir hatten ja eben die Fähigkeit bei ihr und das ist jetzt eben die Schönling-Fähigkeit. Ja, du müsstest ihn haben und nur Frauen um ihn herum. Aber da man meistens mehr Männer hat, oder je nachdem, wie man sich das macht, muss es wirklich zu sehen, dass sämtliche Frauen um ihn.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Also man hätte jetzt hier auch die erste gute Magierin mit. Aber, mal kurz ausblenden, sie hat sehr viele Schwächen. Sie ist aber auch eher dafür da, im Hintergrund zu stehen. Bei ihr könnte man auch eher sehen, dass sie eine Healerin wird.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Das, ja. Ja. Braucht man? Braucht man nicht? Nein, man braucht das eher nicht.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Also, sie kann mich als Spieler gut boostern.
I appreciate your effort.
Bevor wir zu ihr zurückkehren, möchten wir uns natürlich jetzt auf den Karten nochmal umschauen, denn wir haben ja hier noch, sieht man ja jetzt da so auf den Ding, weil ich es ja gerade größer gemacht habe, Möglichkeit, dass man hier noch mit Leuten reden kann. Da ist er.
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Langweilig. Das war's. Mehr haben wir im Moment noch nicht zu tun. Und die anderen Felder, man sieht es ja, werden mit der Zeit.
Hi. Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
Aha.
What happened?
Ja, Vati.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Also langweilige Jobs. Wir haben Betten und schlafen nicht draußen. Hier, guck mal hier. Das mit dem Wappen. Das ist irgendwie mein Wappen.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know. If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
Aha. Da ist noch eine Babbelblase. Was du siehst.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodla. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.